Disappearance is the heartbreaking case of Julie Riley. Julie Riley was a 47-year-old grandmother who lived in Scotland. Julie's daughter said that she would always have a positive impact on people, always making them feel good about themselves. She had a huge heart, which is what makes this story all the more devastating. Julie had suffered with a brain injury, which resulted in her having difficulties with her memory, so she was classed as a vulnerable adult, which is why when Julie failed to return to one of her scheduled appointments, she was officially reported missing on Thursday the 15th of February 2018, and everybody became extremely concerned as the days passed by with no trace of the loved grandmother. Relatives had not heard from Julie for weeks. A man called Andrew Wallace became on police's radar. So Wallace was actually staying with Julie in her home. He was a 42-year-old man, and he'd just split up with his girlfriend when he'd met and befriended Julie. He knew of her vulnerabilities and told her that he could take care of her. So loving Julie had allowed him to lodge at her home out of the kindness of her heart. So he's been given a roof over their head, but rather than looking out for the vulnerable woman, Wallace took complete advantage and went on to take her life in the most unbelievable, disrespectful way imaginable. So this is where I'm going to put a trigger warning on. Please scroll now if you need to. During Julie's disappearance, 2 leg bones were discovered near Julie's home. The missing persons inquiry soon turned into a murder investigation. On the 19th of April, a member of the public discovered a bone with flesh on in his front garden. Wallace was arrested, and it was later discovered that he had completely dismembered Julie. He disposed of at least some of her remains in a suitcase, and he told one of his friends that it was deer meat in the suitcase that he was trying to sell. Still to this day, he will not speak about what he did, what happened, so there's still nothing to go off. We just know that Julie was dismembered, that he disposed of her body on the streets of Glasgow. However, what we do know are some extremely disturbing pieces of information about his past. You see, he had previous. This was not the first time he'd killed a woman. When Wallace was just 15 years old, he was found guilty of culpable homicide. There's not too much information out there on that case, but clearly this is a really disturbed man. Wallace received a life sentence. He'll have to do at least 29 years in prison. Rest in peace to Julie, and condolences to her family. This was an awful, tragic way for her to go. I do feel that this case wasn't as widely publicised as it should be, so thank you for recommending it. And if anyone has any other cases that you think I should cover, leave it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to make a list. Thanks for watching.